Hello everyone, welcome back to Crochet State of Mind. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to change color using two different methods. So for this video, we are going to need a small swatch and two different colors of yarn. So this is a color pink and this is a beige color. I'm using the same yarn to make this easier. So let's get started. What I have so far is 3 rows of half double crochets, and for my 4th row I would like to switch to the color pink. Okay, so let's start with the first method. And the first method, you will crochet all the way to the end. So I have 2 stitches remaining for row 3, and so I'm inserting my second to last half double crochet, and then for my last double crochet, half double crochet, is where the switch is going to happen, the change of color. So the first thing you want to do is proceed as you would normally when you're making a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook under both loops of the final stitch from the previous row, yarn over, pull through. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Now normally you would yarn over and pull through, and that would finish the half double crochet. But because we're going to change color, rather than yarning over with this same color, we're going to yarn over with the new color. So you've got 3 loops on your hook, and now you're going to bring in the new color. So in this tutorial, I'm using the heat color pink. And so I just want to add this to this. And so what you're going to do is take your new yarn, and right here, you'll notice you've got 3 loops. Okay, make sure you've got those 3 loops, and you're going to use this new color and pull it through those 3. Okay, so what does that look like? I like to make it somewhat tight on my finger. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Okay, those 3. And now I'm going to yarn over using the new color. And this can be tricky, but you're just going to pull it through like so. And now you've completed your color change. Okay, and the next thing you want to do, what I typically like to do, is take the new color and the old color and make a knot to secure it like so. Okay, not too tight, just enough to secure it. Okay, and now I've changed colors. And the next thing is chain 1 as you would normally, turn your work, and at this point what you can do is you can cut the old yarn. I like to leave enough length here to either weave in at the end of my project or crochet over it. Okay, so now that I've got my new color, I can proceed as normal. And so you can bring this back here and sort of continue and yarn over, pull through. Okay, and that way this is being blended with my work. Or you can just leave as is, and then at the end of your project, when you're weaving in your ends, you can weave those ends too. And so now we're just going to proceed as normal. Okay, and so as you can see, I've changed color and I've added my new color. Okay, this is what it looks like in the back, and this is what we have. Okay, and then I'll just keep going. So this is method 1 for changing color. I'm going to show you how to do it using method 2. Okay, so for method 2, I did frog my work, and I have 2 rows now. Okay, so I've got 2 rows of half double crochets, and with method 2, this is called the magic join or magic knot. So I've got 2 stitches remaining, so I'm going to finish my 2 stitches. Okay, so I've completed my row, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this right at the edge here, not too close but not too far along. So right here I'm going to cut, and this is where I want my new color to join, to start. So you'll see in a minute. So I'm going to cut here, and then I'm going to gently remove my hook, and I'm going to frog the last 2 stitches. Okay, so I just undid the last 2 stitches, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my new color, which is this color pink, and I'm going to do what we call a magic knot. Okay, this is how I do it. So you'll take your old color and the new color, you'll have them parallel to each other. You'll take the new color, and essentially what you want to do is create 2 knots, one here and one here. Okay, and so place this here, loop it over here, and bring it under, and you're going to create a knot, and you're just going to pull this. Okay, and you're going to repeat that process here. So make another knot. I'm going to bring this under, and then in the middle, let me make a bigger one so you can see. Okay, so like so. I'm going to take this, bring it over, and bring it through like so, and then pull. Okay, and so I've created 2 knots, one here and one here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my old color, which is the beige, and the new color, which is the pink, and I'm just going to pull until they meet. So the 2 knots have now joined, and so just pull this, and you could pull this as tight as you want. Okay, this is not going to break, it's not going to come apart. So once you've done that, you've joined the 2 colors, and now you can take your scissors and you can just cut. Now, one of the advantages of this method is that you do not need to weave any ends with this method. One of the limitations of this method is you do end up with this bump. Okay, so if you don't particularly care about this feel as you're going through your work, this is an ideal method for joining a new color. But if you do, then you may want to go with method 1. And so just to show you how you'll join that new colors, now you continue with your half double crochet as you normally would, and now you'll see that in that last stitch the new color is coming on board, and now you've joined with the new color. Okay, and so chain 1, turn your work, and as you can see, we have now joined our new color. Okay, and you'll just keep crocheting down the row, and this is what you have. Okay, I prefer this method because I absolutely hate weaving my ends, and so this does allow me to not have to weave my ends when I change colors. Like I said, you will have a bump, but depending on the type of yarn you're using, if it's super soft, if it's super chunky, you may or may not feel this. But if this is something that bothers you, then you may go with option 1, method 1, where you do have to weave in those ends or crochet over them. Okay, so that's it for this very short tutorial on how to change color. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, happy crocheting. Bye bye.